Good afternoon, guys. And today we are going to talk about the differences. And before we discuss anything in a group, first of all, we should know what's the difference between written language and spoken language, right? Because you will be practicing some speaking skills in your discussion. So let us see what are the major differences between spoken language and written language, right? So spoken language is somewhat immediate. It is an immediate communication, whereas written communication takes some place, right? See, immediately, when I'm speaking something to you people, you can respond to me immediately. But if it is written communication, something like if I texted you or mailed you, right? It takes some time because you need to read it, check it, right? And you need also think about what to plan, how to plan. You need to write the text message again. It is somewhat time-consuming process, the so-called written communications. Whereas the spoken communication doesn't need much time to respond. It happens immediately. Okay, and so as a part of spoken communication, volume matters, and when it is coming to written, the text or the symbols like alphabet and all this matters, the words, paragraphs and others. And when it is spoken communication, that you need to look at your voice, the so-called audibility to your audience, right? And whereas in written communication, you need to look at the readability, not only readability, but the sentences you are writing should also be very much understandable in terms of grammar, punctuation, and all this. Right? So when you are speaking, you should mind your intonation, the way you are pronouncing the word, the way you are stressing different syllables in the word, and also the way you are using, the way you are rising or lowering your pitch or voice and tone. Right? The so-called intonation, as we practice when we people are talking about phonetic syllables. Right? But how come this, the so-called intonation happens in written communication? It happens and it can be also organized in written communication through proper usage of punctuation, right? The punctuation was full stop, comma, colon, and semicolon. Everything matters as you are writing something, right? Even a little comma or misplaced comma can make a major difference to the meaning of a sentence, what you wanted to interpret, right? And the same thing is also applicable to spoken language. If you are using falling tone, your listener understands the message differently, and the same message or the same sentence can be misinterpreted or misunderstood when you speak the same sentence in a different tone. So you should also mind what tone you want to use and what the symbol of the word should be stressed when you are speaking. So keeping all these things in your mind, you should be very much active while you are speaking. And remember, the so-called fluency of your speech is not about the speed of your speech, but it is about the audibility, the so-called pronunciation, the proper stress in a word, the proper word in a sentence, which should be stressed, and the exact tone, like falling tone or rising tone or falling rising. The exact tone should be used if you ought to be very much understandable to your listener. So let us start the discussion, and let's form the teams now. Okay.